everyone, this is Priya again on Feathers and Ferns. You all are welcome on my channel, and today I have a journal share with you all. This is a nature themed journal for a lovely lady Zern. She requested me to make a journal on nature theme, but she didn't want it to have that very grungy foresty kind of feel. She wanted it to have like a meadow kind of feel, and she very kindly provided me her beautiful printables. If you also want to have a look, you can go to her shop, Reddot Books. I will put the name in the description box below. So let me quickly take you through the journal. So this is the journal. This is how it looks like. It is quite a big one. 180 pages and 7 signatures. I did the the hidden binding, and it is hard bound. It is covered with fabric, and then I tried to create this distressed look. I painted that fabric in light coral. So this fabric is blue in color, and then I painted it with this light coral all around, because coral, blue and green are the major colors in this journal. And I did a little bit of embroidery here and there. So this is hand embroidery. I also did it in the front here, and then okay, let me open it first. So that's how, so the closure is, it could be taken away completely. So that is how this journal looks like now. And that's the spine. It's quite big, and on the spine I created this little window kind of thing, and on the front I added these chipboard embellishments, a butterfly flower and a leaf, because these 3 elements you will see again and again in this journal. And there is a beautiful fussy cut image of a leaf. I really felt that the color went very well with the blue, because this leaf it's a bit coral and it has few shades of green. So I felt that it went very well with the background, which is blue. I did this little quote by Rumi, and I did a little wax seal here. So this is the cover. And yes, this journal also comes with this folio, which I will speak about this folio later. So let's go into this journal. That is how it is. And so this is the front page. I did some tissue paper decoupage here, and these pages are all from Red Dot Printables by Red Dot Books. It's a beautiful page by her, beautiful printable, and the color coordinates very well with the overall theme. And I distressed each page, or I did inking on each page, mainly on the printable pages. On the edges, I did them with green. I forgot the exact name of this shade, by Tim Holtz. I will put the name of this ink in the description box below in case anyone is interested. So there is some writing space here. That's another page, and this is a handmade paper. It's an Italian paper company. They make these beautiful papers, and I will also put name to this. I use a lot of these papers throughout the journal, and I will put the name to these papers also in the description box below in case anyone wants to know. And here is a little pocket, and it opens up, and that's an image of these 2 birds. And I felt that it's going well here, because this image has shades of coral and green, so I felt that it's going well here. And I also did some collaging here, and it gives some writing space. There is a fussy cut flower here. That's an image from Edith Holden. This is a handmade paper on the background, and here it's a beautiful kind of fold out and some pages to write, and then there is a little vellum pocket here. Now this page, I put it in the center of the signature because I wanted the whole page and I tried to create an impression that this is a meadow, this is the grass growing, this is the sky, and I painted it in white to create a look of clouds here. So going further, a fussy cut flower, again blank page, and some collaging here, some writing space, printable paper. This is a handmade paper, and again this tag is by Red Dot Books here. Beautiful pages, and that is the first signature. This is a cardstock paper, and I made this is a flip out. It opens up, and here is a vellum. Here's a pocket with a vellum window. On the back side of this also I created a vellum window, and I put a little image here, and this is stamped. So I stamped it and put it here, and that's some writing space here. I also did some collaging with fabric, this coral fabric, and I used a lot of fussy cut butterflies also. Now there is a pocket at the back that again is a tissue paper that I decoupaged here. Writing space. So I used a lot of Red Dot Books printables, and I collaged them with other papers, and I also collaged these Red Dot printable papers on the back side of cardstock paper where the paper was blank. So on the white side of the paper I did a lot of collaging. There's some writing space, and now here again I created a vellum window here, and I stitched this window, and then there is a flower peeking through this window, and this opens up and you can see this flower on this page. Again some writing space, pages by Red Dot Books. This is a paper from that Italian paper company I was talking about. I will put the name of this in description box as well. And I felt that this paper was in wildflower theme, so I felt that it's going quite well. Here the colors are quite soft, and this is coordinating well with the rest of the colors. There's a lot of writing space. There is some there's a pocket here. I used some old library card. I did some fussy cutting of used some fussy cut leaves and flowers, and most of them are from Edith Holden. There's a leaf here, a saying from a little poem from Edith Holden. I used a little scrap of eco-dyed paper. So I didn't use proper eco-dyed paper throughout this journal because my eco-dyed paper were quite grungy looking, and I felt that they will not go very well with the theme of this particular journal. Here it's Edith Holden. Again did some collaging here, and this is a pocket, so she can put some ephemera or something inside. This is a vintage wallpaper. It has some green, so I felt that it will go well with the overall color scheme. Lots of writing space. Again I did some collaging with Edith Holden. There's some handmade paper. There's this image of a bird. So these pages are from this one is from Red Dot Books. Here also this is little page peeking through. This is from Red Dot Books. Some tissue paper, again a paper with lots of collaging, library card, cardstock, a lot of washi here and there. Again lots of collaging. I did a lot of collaging here. This little piece also is from Red Dot Books. This is cardstock. So that was the second signature. Coming to our third signature, we have, this is vellum, handmade paper, some collaging here, and then that's a pocket here, so she can insert some things inside. Lot of writing space here, beautiful papers, and that's a pocket here, and then again some cardstock, This, I like this cardstock because of all these pretty birds here. And that's handmade paper. Again, some collaging, and good thing about this collaging is that she can still write, so there is a lot of writing space even in the collages. And this paper is just so beautiful, so I just decided to use it in the center. This is again by Red Dot Books. On the back side of it, I did collaging. That's the handmade paper, again the cardstock, and the other side of that pocket, and writing space. This is a beautiful paper, and this paper beautiful, quite pretty, again from Red Dot Books. It goes quite well with here. These two papers, I felt that they look quite good together. And that's some handmade paper, little bit of collaging. That's vellum, and I did little bit of collaging here using. So what I did, I printed her papers in on thicker paper and on normal copier paper. So I had two kinds of her printables, the same printables. Once I printed on thicker cardstock paper, and then I printed on normal copy paper. The one on cardstock paper I used as such, and the one that was on thinner like normal copier paper, photocopier paper, I used it for collaging. So for example, here this one is on a normal photocopier paper which I use for collaging, and this one, because this one is I use this paper as such, so this one is printed on a thicker cardstock kind of paper. Here again another fussy cut image from Red Dot Books. That's a handmade paper, and it has beautiful it's beautifully embossed. Now on this side, again some Edith Holden. I used this fabric here, and I made it into a flip out, and there are these two pockets. She can put something inside this one and inside this one, and this flips back, and on the back of it, so this one goes like this, and here on the background there are this another image. I fussy cut it again from Red Dot Books. Beautiful collaging here. This image, beautiful again, is from Red Dot Books. So like some of her papers, some of her printables are like full size. They print beautifully on A4 size. So instead of using them between the signatures, I thought of using them in the middle of signature, so that the whole thing could be visible, and that's how it looks prettier. That's what I thought. Some collaging, I use some little poem from Edith Holden, and that's a vellum pocket here, and I did some fussy cut flower inside this vellum pocket because I felt that it looked pretty, because you know it feels like that it is coming out through, it's falling through that little pocket. Again some collaging here. This is handmade paper. This is also from Red Dot Books. She has a lot of these pages which are lined, which is perfect for making a journal, because you can either use them as such in your signatures, or what I did, I cut them, and I cut them and I pasted them on top of another page to create some writing space, and then on the edges I did a little bit of collaging. So here also I did some collaging. There still is some writing space, and you can see throughout the journal I did use a lot of fussy cut butterflies. Again, that's Red Dot Books paper and tissue paper decoupage. I had a lot of these tissue papers, and I thought that this tissue paper is going quite well with this theme. The colors are coordinating well, and also because it has these printed butterflies, it is going well with the theme. And then this is an Edith Holden page. Again there is a pocket here, and that's a handmade paper. I collaged these two tags by Red Dot Books on the other side of this handmade paper, that is Edith Holden, and I made a pocket here. This is a fussy cut image. This also is from Edith Holden book, and here I made a big pocket and she can keep something inside this pocket. There's a little poem from Edith Holden, some collaging on this page. Again, this beautiful page, and it looks quite beautiful in the center of the signature, this page by Red Dot Books. I felt that I will do justice to the beauty of these pages only if I put them in the center. And this is a handmade paper, and here also I made a pocket, and yeah. So, and there is a little pocket here as well, some collaging here, some butterflies. Here is I've made I fussy cut a big flower and I put it on this whole page. So all these are coffee dyed pages, in case I didn't speak about them before. There's a pocket here and little poem from Edith Holden and these butterflies. So I decided to put them butterflies on the edge, so that it gives an impression that these butterflies are they're coming inside. So I didn't use a whole butterfly. I cut them a little bit and I stuck them on the edge. I did the same thing here as well. That's a pocket here. That's a vintage library card, and I found this library card from my stash, and because it said autumn 1975, I thought that it's good. Like it's autumn, it says autumn, so that kind of goes well with the nature theme journal, so I decided to use it here. There's a pocket here, writing space. Again, this is Edith Holden tissue paper. There's some writing space here. Again, a lot of collaging on the other side also. Collaging here, excuse me. So that is her paper, that is her Red Dot Books paper. That's also from her, some writing space. This is from Edith Holden. There is a pocket here. So I made this a lot of these big sized pockets. Some writing space here, and there is a pocket here. On the back it's Edith Holden paper, and on the front of the pocket I did some sewing, and I made, if it's visible through the camera, I made like these two squares to give like impression of these are tags here, like stitched tags on the paper. Again, this was my favorite. I just love this page by. This paper is from Edith Holden, and this is a whole page in the middle of the signature. I felt that this is looking good in the middle, and the colors are quite beautiful. It has green, it has coral, so it goes quite well with the theme of the journal. And that's again by Beautiful Butterfly from Red Dot Books, and that's a pocket here. And on this side there is handmade paper, and these two are also two pockets. So basically there are a lot of pockets here. There's this big one and this one and this one. That's a pretty paper here. Lots and lots of writing space. There's Red Dot Books paper. These all are her papers. This and this one. And I did a bit of collaging here. So we are on our last signature. This is quite a big journal. I did some collaging, and this is cardstock. I made a little pocket here. I collaged some leaves here, and that is a handmade paper. Some writing space here. This is a vintage wallpaper. This is an authentic wallpaper. This is not a printable. Now this side is again Edith Holden. There's some collaging here. That's a Red Dot Books paper, and this is also I took a paper from a vintage book, and I felt that it looks quite good in the center of the signature. And some eco-dyed paper, and that's a pocket here, and this also is Red Dot Books paper. I used a little bit of eco-dyed paper. There's a pocket here, That's Edith Holden paper, some writing space here. This is handmade paper and I did some collaging. There is this big fussy cut flower. Now this again is from Red Dot Books and I did some collaging here with vintage library card. And that brings us to the end of this journal. And yes, I forgot to tell you that I named this journal Awaken, because I really felt that this journal is nature themed, and the kind of theme it has, the kind of colors and the kind of the color pattern and the kind of images that are used in this journal, they awaken the soul. So this was the journal, and we have the folio now. So I made the folio using a vintage tray cloth. I had this in my stash and I decided to use it. So it's hand embroidered. It's quite old. I got it from a vintage store and I had it with me from quite some time. So I decided to use in this journal because also the colors were very suitable here. It had coral and green and little bit of these soft brown, so I used it, and I used the same kind of closure here and as well as for the closure of this journal. So yes, let's go to the folio. So this folio kind of opens up like this, and here on this side I use these tags. So these tags, all of them are by Red Dot Books. And this is a vellum pocket. On the background, you can see another printable by Zern from Red Dot Books. And they can go inside. And this thing opens up. On this side also, I made a vellum pocket. This is the background is Red Dot Books paper. And here there are three. They're quite unique and beautiful. So these tags are heart-shaped tags. So they go here. Oh, sorry. They go here. It opens up again on this side. So there are these two pockets. I added the this is from Red Dot Books. This is from my stash from a long time. I don't remember from where it is. And this is a Graphics 45 journaling card. And here also is a Graphics 45 journaling card. And on this side again there are two of these pockets. There is I made a vellum tag and I took two vellum pieces and I stitched them together, but I left a little opening on the top. I felt that she can put some dried flowers inside, or some, for example, say lavender seeds or something like this inside. That's a little what you say, like a packet, like a seed packet or something. And I added a few fussy cut butterflies here, and she can use these butterflies to embellish the journal or use them in the journal wherever she wants to. Here is a little floating pocket. So after that, there is this page on this side. This is she can use it for writing, and this page opens up like this. Here is also some writing space. On this side I stitched some papers. These all are from her shop, from Red Dot Books, and this space can be used for writing. Now it opens up again. Here is a tuck spot and a journaling card here. On this side I added a tuck spot. There is a floating pocket, and I added a vintage library card which says autumn 1971, and I thought she can use it as journaling card. And so this closes like this, and here again there is a pocket, and inside the pocket I added three of her beautiful tags. And so this was this little folio, and then it closes back again like this. It's like a little puzzle, and it closes like this. So on the back side also there is same kind of embroidery, This was the journal and the folio. Let me tell you, what do you think about this journal, and what do you do? If you like it, please let me know through your comments and in the comment section. And if you found this video helpful, like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys very soon again with another video. Thank you so much. Bye.